Pastor Dana Coverstone has released another prophetic dream just given to him recently by the Lord concerning the month of September 2020. I'm going to get into it, guys, but before we go any further, let me just let you know, guys, if you enjoy my content here on the channel, then check me out on Patreon. You're going to love my bonus content as well, guys. You can sign up, patreon.com/conservativetruth. Link is right down below in the description, guys. You can sign up for as little as $5 a month. And over there on the Patreon platform, I talk a lot more about sensitive information. We don't have to worry about the YouTube censors. Plus, it helps me support over here at the channel. You know, YouTube demonetizes these videos all the time now. And you're always going to get alerts and notifications for anything that goes up on Patreon, guys. So I encourage you to go check that out. Like this video, share it, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell to enable notifications. You won't get many, though, because YouTube doesn't like what I talk about here. So check my channel on a regular basis so you don't miss anything and stay up to date with all of my content. Thank you, guys. Now, like I mentioned here, Pastor Dana Coverstone releasing this prophetic dream that he had. Now, he said this was given to him by the Lord on July 10th, and this concerns the month of September. Now, this is a follow-up to a pretty viral, dream post that had been going around by him concerning what was going to be happening to America leading into the election season, especially in the month of November, where in those dreams that the Lord gave him, it actually showed him Chinese and Russian troops on the ground in America appearing to take over the country. I mean, there were schools were completely closed. There was political leaders doing, backhanded deals. It was just chaos. There was vultures coming down, going after people. This was not a scenario that many people were happy about. I mean, they don't want this to happen. Now, of course, discernment can always be used with this. God can always change things, always turn things around. In fact, many other prophetic voices were, even in some cases, were saying the opposite of that. But let's talk here about the most recent dream that he had. He shared it with his church, the dream that the Lord gave him on July 10th, when in fact, in the dream, he saw a calendar, and this has been kind of consistent in a lot of the dreams that he's been having, where the Lord had specifically removed the month of September. He took the month out. He ripped the page of the month of September out of the calendar, and then it fell to the floor. And that's, he said, when Pastor Dana Coverstone had put his foot on the month of September, and then he saw a hand come down, and the hand took the month of September, and right before that word, he wrote a solemn. So it read a solemn September. But then the hand went to after September and wrote the word assembly, a solemn September assembly. And then the Lord impressed upon himself in this dream. He saw himself gathering with all other faith leaders, religious leaders, pastors, those who weren't even pastors, just born-again believers, all interceding and praying for the nation because they anticipated something big to happen in the month of September. And God was gathering his people together to pray for the nation, to pray for America. And what I take that is to combat what it was that God showed him that was coming possibly in November. And I think that could be a result if America doesn't repent, if they don't turn back to God, okay? If we continue to go in the direction of sin and immorality, and basically legalizing these immoralities, that we could very well face these horrible things that he saw, these visions, these dreams that the Lord gave him. So everybody was congregating around that month of September. So a big prayer month is coming. What one is it going to be? Are we going to see these events take place to where America's downfall occurs in the month of November, leading possibly into the early part of 2021? I think that's up to the church. I think that's up to the believers to decide whether or not we're going to answer the call to pray or not. Use discernment with all prophecy that's given. I always encourage that. I'm just reporting to you guys what's out there right now, what these voices are hearing. Maybe you're hearing something else. Maybe you have a different take on it. I'll put more information on this in the description. You guys can feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section about this as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.